But the prophecies also speak of a savior, Kanang La. Literally translated, it means the small seed who grew to a tall tree.
And then some more questions. Could you tell me a little about yourself then, Abnaxus?
Could you tell me a little bit about yourself, Abnaxus?
Me? About myself? We, the Venar, are not good at speaking of ourselves. We always know who we are, and so we have no need to tell each other.
Well, are you married? Do you have kids? Or perhaps your people don't marry?
Yes, we do marry, and we always know who we are to be with, because our future is also our past, and so we also know our children, even though, according to your reckoning, they have yet to be born. My wife will be, the beautiful Abyanda. She lives by the Bay of Fire in the east. She gave birth to our 3 female children, Abratha, Abalexa, Abpalmana.
How long has it been since you last saw them?
I see them now, April Ryan. Do not forget I perceive time in a different manner from your kind. I have given them your regards.
Well, say hi to them for me.
You all start with an A. All of your names are with an A letter. Why is my question. So why did you come here to Mercuria?
Why did you come here to Mercuria?
To communicate?
I was chosen to be ambassador to Ireed when I showed a talent for seeing the flow of time from one point to the next. I was trained for a long time in locking myself into a single moment to communicate and understand your world. My people do not normally involve themselves with others, but the veil has forced us to do so.
Why don't the Venar want to involve themselves with humans?
In the wrong hands, our knowledge is dangerous. To know of the possible fluctuating futures, this can be a weapon to some who flow with time. We cannot interfere with your time. We are not allowed.
Who says?
The balance, the guardian. The guardian watches not only the balance between worlds, but also the balance within. Time is in balance, and if this balance is upset, the guardian would know.
I thought the guardian was gone.
So he is, and that makes it even more crucial to my people that we preserve the balance and not upset it. Chaos is our enemy, April Ryan, and we do our part to keep it at bay, as do you.
Yes, I have realized that. So are you planning on ever going back to your people? Well, he's already back to his people, but I have to ask this anyways.
Are you planning on ever going back to your people?
When we pass through the veil to the other side and time yet again opens up, I will return to my people. I look forward to that day. I miss my people, and it is hard to speak with your kind. It makes me tired.
Yes.
I know what you mean. I'm a stranger here too.
You will bring us through the veil, April Ryan, and then we can both leave this place and go home.
Where is your home, Abnaxus?
Across the border mountains and north, to where the forests are evergreen, and where in winter the land turns white.
Thanks, Abnaxus.
You are always welcome, April Ryan.
So I can at least still ask for help, so I need some help in my quest. Do I? What kind of help? I guess we don't even know what we're asking for.
I need some help in my quest.
Yes, you did.
I did? And what did you answer?
That I will help you as much as I can, but in the end...
I'm on my own. I've heard that one before.
True. Well, at least I can ask about him all of these things. Okay. How would I go about fighting chaos?
How would I go about fighting chaos?
You cannot fight chaos. It is not so simple. To oppose chaos, one must return order to that which has been affected by chaos, and thus reduce its powers. But this is not something everyone can do. Only those ordained by the balance can embark on such a dangerous task and survive.
Understandable, I guess. So what do you know about the dragons, then?
What do you know about dragons?
I do not know much about the kin, but I do know a little. Perhaps it will help you, perhaps not. The Draic kin came to this world a very, very long time ago, before the dawn of man, before the divide. The Venar had yet to learn to be outside time, and there were few other peoples on Earth. The kin played an important part in the divide, in separating magic from science, and in the founding of the Fathers, the Sentinel, to watch over the balance. It is said that after the divide of the 4 Draic kin that came to Earth, 2 went to Stark, and 2 to Arcadia. But that was a long time ago, 12,000 of your years. I do not know what has become of them since.
So you don't know where I might be able to find this Draken?
You don't know where I may find these Draken?
No, the white of the Draic kin, the mother, has, according to legend, been sighted. The tale of the silver spear of Gorimon speaks of the mother and her child. Though I think this is but a tale, and far from the truth.
The story is called The Silver Spear of Gorimon?
Yes, unfortunately I do not have this book myself, and I do not know of anyone who does.
Maybe we could try to acquire this book. As such, if we could have any idea where in this world could be the location that we saw in our very first stream, that could already be a link to where we would need to go to find the mother again. Is the mother just the mother of the egg? But on the other hand, the mother called us the daughter, so in some way we are the daughter. But how? Why? Why is it so hard to then find her again? I don't know. So what about the other dragon, the other Draken?
What about the other dragon, the other Draic kin?
Of the Draic kin, I only know of the mother, the white of the kin, although I have heard tell of a god who fell from the sky into the ocean a great long time ago. But this may also be just a tale.
Oh, and I should be reading my journal. What else do you know about this god who fell from the sky?
What else do you know about this god who fell from the sky?
Only what I have told you. Someone with greater knowledge of the ocean and the creatures that live beneath its surface may be able to tell you more.
A lot of mysteries to be solved, for sure. So have you heard of the disc that works as a key to the Guardian's realm, then?
Have you heard of a disc that works as a key to the Guardian's realm?
Yes, but very little. It has been spoken of in the I-Read Council only recently, brought to attention by the Tyrant Ambassador. He wished to know where it is kept.
And what was the answer?
No one at the council knows or admitted to knowing, and the ambassador was asked to speak with the Sentinel, which he is unlikely to concede to. The Tyrant are allied with the Vanguard, and so are in political and ideological opposition with the Sentinel. I know Vestrum Tobias. He would not speak a word with the Tyrant, nor the Vanguard. Not unless it was to challenge their philosophies.
Intriguing. So you don't know where I can find the disc?
So you don't know where I can find the disc?
No. Ask Vestrum Tobias.
I shall do so. So, do you know anything about a rift leading to the Guardian's realm?
Do you know anything about a rift leading to the Guardian's realm?
I have heard speak of such a thing. I believe it was where the tower was built and the divide created. When the earth was one, it might still be open.
Any idea where it is?
I am afraid the Venar were never very involved in the affairs of the Sentinel, nor took any part in the divide except to agree to the necessity of it. We had little choice but to concede. We are a magical people. We need the balance, because we could not survive without magic.
I understand that. I was wondering about something else. I was wondering, how old do these then live? If I don't know how it works as when they are small or as well or kids, but intriguing. I don't think these either one really.
What else do you know about this god who fell from the sky?
I'm sure that I already asked
Only
it.
what
so
I have told you. Someone with great.
That's about it for now. Thank you very much for all this information.
That's about it for now.
I am glad I could be of assistance, April Ryan.
Thank you. Thank you for your hospitality, Abnaxus.
Thanks for your hospitality, Abnaxus.
Goodbye. Blessings of the balance to you, April Ryan, and may your journey have been a long and fruitful one.
I hope so. Let's, I'm gonna have a quick look what else is here. Seat.
It's a nicely crafted bench.
Can I go and sit down for a moment or so? I guess I can. That's nice. Not sure if there's any need to, but still.
I look like a serving maid.
Yes, you do. The bookshelf.
Ruminations on the Chaos Principle by Roar Augustanja.
So are these all different books that I can look into?
The Death of a Venar by Gale. A Brief History of the Northlands by Minstrom Lenier. By the look of it, it's not all that brief at all. Lord of the Rings. In Arcadian, I guess classic fiction really does cross all borders.
Lord of the Rings, eh?
The Psychology of Stickmen by G. Godagger.
There's just more and more books to be found.
Principles of Waging a Winning War Against Superior Forces by General Hen Solber. Surviving the Border Mountains by Tomie Strand. Ruminations on the Chaos Principle by Roar Augustanja.
Chaos Principle.
The Death of a Venar by Gale. A Brief History of the Northlands by Minstrom Lenier.
Okay, now it's going
By the
around.
look of it, it's not all that brief at all.
And then
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of
In
the
Arcadian,
Rings.
I guess classic fiction really does cross all borders.
Well, that's very intriguing. Yay. I was just wondering, are you going to be saying something? But okay, let's, first of all, I guess we could save quickly, just to be sure that there won't be a crash, and then have a look into our diary, because we haven't read it yet. So, I've seen a lot of strange invitations in my life. Only a month ago, somebody, I didn't even know the guy particularly well, invited me to his suicide party with the cheerful card reading, Steve's Last Hurrah! I've been invited to a wedding between a 99-year-old terminally ill woman and a highway construction automaton. I've been invited to the senior prom by my best friend's father. But I think tonight brought the strangest invitation of them all. This is the first time I've accepted an invitation before being asked by a creature whose grasp of grammar ranges from poor to non-existent, and not realizing I did until after the fact. Unlike the invitation mentioned above, however, I'll probably honor this one. Strange or not, he may be able to answer some of my questions, which he sure was able to, at least to some extent. So when I asked Abnaxus about striking, he didn't really know much about them except for a story he'd heard about a god who fell from the stars into the ocean A long, long time ago. Whatever this so-called code may be, it's a fair chance it's got something to do with these Dragon King creatures. It might be a good idea to run this by somebody who knows more about the moods and legends of the sea. So we shall. Well, where to next? I think we could go and try to deliver the map, I guess. That we got. Why not? Yay, let's just immediately go back to the Journeyman Inn. Are you the person that I'm supposed to actually deliver this map to? I'm not sure.
Excuse me?
Actually...
Yes? Oh,
Actually...
it is you.
I would just like to see about the full map before. Okay, I'm looking for a quest of yours. Tanluik?
I'm looking for a guest of yours, Tunlayak.
A
Tanlayak.
sailor? She is looking for work today, I'm afraid. With most of the ships moored to the docks for balance knows how long, it is difficult for sailors to find work.
Okay. So, do you know when Tanluik is expected back?
Do you know when Tunlayak is expected
Layak.
back?
I could not tell you, child, but from what I know of the ships in harbor, she will not find one that needs a navigator any time soon.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, child.
Well, that was good information anyways. So, map of the Northlands.
It's a map of the Northlands. I'm supposed to deliver this to, Tunlayak, staying at the Journeyman Inn.
Alright, so at least we know that she is not here now, which is kind of good, I guess. Kind of good. Still, where to then? Of course, we could go and ask a lot about from Dopias, but I kind of think we could go into here and just have a look if we can find anything in here. We haven't been here for such a long time that why not?
I'm not in the market for an instrument at this
Fine.
particular moment. Still,
Fine, if you don't want to be in a
she's selling a
market.
variety of fresh...
Yes, still she is. And of course we can... Possibly the old man will know something way more after we get his bird
He's
back.
selling a variety
somehow.
of fresh shellfish and other,
But I don't know how we're going to get his parrot back. Well, let's go to the small pyre anyways. Galleons, galleons. Plenty of galleons and the blue flame. Ah, this boat looks so pretty. All in here. Like this. Hello, old man. How are you doing? What's up? Still...
Hello again, old man.
It be you.
Yes, me again. What's up? So, well, I don't know. I guess this is not going to work, but I guess I can look into it. I'd love to hear more of the maritime stories.
I'd love to hear some more maritime stories.
Sure, sweetie, I be happy to. What story you be wanting to hear now?
Yay! Have you heard a story about a god who fell from the sky into the sea?
Have you heard a story about a god who fell from the sky into the sea?
Aye, that I be having. Although that be a story of man-eating mermen who ravaged the sea of songs, swallowing sailors whole and spitting their bones out to dry. Are you sure you be up for hearing such a cruel tale?
I've heard
Yes.
worse.
Ye be a tough little lady, be you not? All right. Well, like I be telling yous, the sea of song surrounding the island kingdom of Gien be a treacherous sea where countless vessels have disappeared without a trace. Now, this be near 30 long winters ago, mind, during me second term as captain of the trader Lucky Lady. We've been crossing the Sea of Songs for 2 seasons, and we've yet to be seeing any sign of the dreaded bloodthirsty mermen who lurk in the waters off the Guyenne coast. That night we be laying still with our sails down, awaiting the wind to pick up and carry us north to Mercuria, when we be hearing a frightful scream a-coming from the port side of the Lady Luck. I be the first to rush over on account of me having me arm down the apple barrel. We just been to Arras to pick up 100 barrels of sweet Guienne apples. And as luck would have it, I be there just in time to witness Sally Barney's horrible fate. He be in the water, screaming and waving his arms, and the water around him be red as a midwife's arms after a grueling bath.
I get the picture. Go on.
Then I glimpse a large, shiny, sleek body be pulling Sally down and swallow him whole. It be the merman come to claim the body of the sailor who dared cross their sea.
Are you sure it wasn't a shark?
What?
Big fish with sharp teeth and dead black eyes and a large triangular fin on top?
Ye mean a black-eyed snapjaw? I guess it could have been, but it be no snapjaw. It be the dreaded merman of the Sea of Songs.
Where does the sea god fit into all of this?
I be coming to that.
Yes.
You see, the bloodthirsty mermen be not only happy with cannibalizing sailors, but they be sacrificing their own to their dark old sea god.
Actually, unless the mermen are human, they wouldn't really be cannibals if they ate humans.
Blood sacrifices to their dreaded god who lives on the bottom of the sea. Aye, that be the truth of the mermen, fierce and bloodthirsty cannibals of the Sea of Songs.
Thanks. Good story.
Aye.
Very good story. Well, it's better than nothing. Okay, so we can ask it again, but I'm all storied out for now, thanks.
I'm all storied out for now. Thanks.
Yes.
Aye, ye tell me when you want more, right?
Yes. I shall do so. See you later.
See you later.
If I not be dead, aye.
Yes. To be continued with Gita Rusha in the longest journey.